Hey there, it's Patmos, and nice of you to join me for the continuing adventures with our little town in Life is Feudal Forest Village, where we started off with just one little hut and 2 people. And it's 20 people already, 9 children, no babies at this point, so building an extra house could be very much worth it, although we still have room for 1 more kid, so in some of these houses, yeah, here, there could be another kid, but, well, not yet. But it's interesting. It'll be nice to see what we can do with this. What I want to do is maybe tell them to flatten out this piece of land so we can build another house here. Something like this, maybe. I don't know if it works, but we'll find out. And they're building a storage here, which is very helpful. We have a barn already. Then we have the storage that can help when we chop down trees here. But it also helps to for the clay mine so that it can work efficiently. So what we can do, for instance, is just tell them to start chopping a few trees here. We don't need these trees anyway. So let's not be bothered by them. As it's already early spring, so soon we'll have to put 4 people into the fields. We can get 1 or 2 gatherers, that's 6 people. So yeah, we have to be a bit careful with who we put in where. At least we are making our first bits of charcoal. From there on we could start making our first bits of cast iron, and then we can start to make tools once we get the blacksmith. We don't have a blacksmith yet, but once we get it, we can actually make tools that we are going to need at some point. So this is all looking good. They're making works with this. They're removing the wood now, and then they're going to shovel it and hopefully make the area a bit more flat so that we can build a house right there too. That's also good for the people that work on the fields here. We should see the hunter, the forester, yeah, living here. Because there's a hunter and a forester here. But if we build the house here, we might also get a few farmers in. Right now we don't really have farmers, so we can't find them. But as soon as we do, we can find them right here. And that should be very much workable. Alright, they should be... Yeah, they're shoveling now. So we should see... Oh yeah, that's working out. They're really doing their best trying to build a nice place here for a house. Oh, this is excellent. Alright, let's build the house. Of course, they first have to finish the warehouse, the clay pit. So that's all in the works now. But well, the clay pit's going to take a long time, by the way. Well, it would already be good if we have this one done, so that all the resources that will be chopped down and things like that can be brought in quickly, and they don't have to walk that far with it. But well, the warehouse is only built by 1 person. There it is, I think. So hopefully he can finish it now. Yep, he's continuing. Oh, he's moving away already again. So he's not really that much into working hard to finish the house. So hopefully that gets done soon. Ooh, it's -1. We should be getting into the plus temperature soon. So let's put at least 4 people into the farms so that they start to produce potatoes, 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 and grass. Yes, let's do 1 more time of grass. That's good. That should work out. And then hopefully this gets done quick. But I'm not 100% sure about that. 2 are building the clay mine first now, so maybe we should get 1 out. Yeah, that's better. Now this one gets finished too, and then they should switch over again to the clay mine. And when that is done, they can build the house. And we can continue further on. Maybe we should start planning the blacksmith as well already. We can just pause it, of course. So we don't need to straight away build it. Maybe if we place it somewhere here and then we can build the road next to it. That could be nice. There's the actual entrance. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of terraforming again. What's this? Raise or lower the ground. Yeah, they flatten it. Flatten at height. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Just take it from here and then... I'm not 100% sure what they're gonna do now, but we'll find out. That's interesting. Let's see what that does. Hopefully this will work out a bit. That they're not going to flatten it so that the water just gets over it. I think they are, actually. Yeah, they're lowering it a bit. See, that's not what I wanted, but we'll let them do that and then we can raise it again anyway. Just have to keep my people busy anyway. And our little storage is done. We can already see the woods being put in, so that worked. It's that we just have one builder right now, so that's not going so fast. And this is the builder, I think. Oh well, we'll let them do their thing. Let's speed up a bit. There's still no new kit born. It's probably because these all can't get a kit yet. So there won't be a new kid in this house for a little bit. Oh, look at this. Well, we can see the water's flowing in as well. So that was not what we wanted. Oh, and now it's dry again. Okay, interesting. Now I kind of want to raise the ground here. To like normal levels? Yeah, something like that. And then we'll do the same here once this is done. Alright, this should be interesting. Now let's play around with the tool a bit. I think that's good so that we understand those tools, how they work. Because this seems to be quite effective actually. And they're raising the land in a rapid pace, so that works. And I think, yeah, I think this is very good. This is precisely what we wanted to have happened, so... Now it does exactly what I want. And apparently it's done because I can't click it anymore. So let's go around this area. Make sure that this is all now kind of flattened out too. But now we can start to place the actual blacksmith on here. Alright, let's pause it. I'm not going to build it straight away. I want the house to be done first, for instance, but this should be very good. Now we can just build a road connection like this. Maybe do a road here too, so that they can walk even faster. They do walk faster on the road, so just build roads. Oh, they built the house. The house is ready. The clay mine is already done. That's excellent, but we don't have the resources to safely build the blacksmith. So that's the issue. So let's get my workers out. We'll get an extra gatherer. I want one in the furnace. I want 2 getting some clay slowly. And the rest can just go and chop trees and gather other resources. That's good. That's good. Especially close to town, it's fine. They can just gather everything they want. I don't really mind. This is also interesting. We need to move this at some point, but for now, it's okay. A fisher's doing a good job. So we do have good amounts of food. We don't have to worry about it. And we get a lot more food in soon. Charcoal. Well, we have charcoal, so there should be... But this one does not have a person in it. That's the thing. That's why it's not working. But that's fine. It doesn't need one right now. And we still have 5 kids that can grow up and do a decent job. So that would be helpful. We can now see that a farmer lives in here. Farmer lives in here. Probably 2 in here. Yeah, so they're all close to their farms. That's... kind of what we wanted. Now here we have a barn. I think what we could do is I don't know. Maybe raise the ground here too, so that it's all on the same level. So we can build houses here as well. Something like this. It's quite the works, but it should be fine. And they have the time to do it, so I'm not going to bother myself with that. checking that all the time. It's just that we don't have kids yet. We expect a baby, we expect a baby. That's 3, 4, 5. Alright, expecting 5 babies now. So there comes the growth, but it still takes... once they're born, it takes 6 seasons for them to actually grow up and be useful for the workforce. So it's going to take time, but at least now we get those new babies in. And I think once this area is ready, we can build another house here that's close to basically everything. And that way we can continue the good work. So we need to invest some more in housing and stuff, I think, to make sure that we get what we need. Also need to make sure that we clear out some areas. Luckily we have 3 people doing all these gathering jobs and making sure that we have everything. It's now mainly a matter of ensuring that we get all the resources in too. And this would be a real interesting one, for instance, because this will ensure that we get better tools. And tools will help them to be more productive. We're aiming for the high quality tools, and that means that they'll be 40% more productive with those tools. And I think that's an amazing number, so we should really go for that. Yep, this area is ready, so I think we should just build another house. Let's rotate it the other way. And then, let's see. Yeah, let's make it face that way. These are facing that way too. Oh, these face this way. And this one is facing the other way. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Well, we can just build a road here. And we'll see. We'll see. We'll just let it go. Now it will be time for some extra farming soon too. So we'll have to think about that too. We could just raise the land here a bit. And make some farms and some more houses. I don't know if that's the best way to go. Also a lot of land available to us here. So if we build another row of houses here with farms connected to it, that could also work. That could also work. So it's a bit of a trade-off what we're gonna do. Let's assign at least one builder so that we get this house done. We have everything. Yes, we have all the goods. So they can build this house too. We already have 6 babies now. 1 kid grew up to work. That's also very good. But now we have the 6 babies that we want. So village growth is ensured. It will just take time for them to really become available to us. But it is worth it having them around. We have to feed them right now. But I think for the next year, we can just start to set up a few more farms. I just hate all these bumps in the ground. Somehow it's not really working out for me. So let's just tell them to flatten the ground here. I don't care about which height. Just make sure that it's somewhat flat so we can build a few houses on it and get farms going. Maybe we should do farms first and then a bit of housing in the middle. That could be interesting. And I really want to start using this area for that too. So let's just raise the ground here. So that we can use it just like the other farms. We just need to raise it to the level of the other farms. That should be fine. Just like this, I guess. I guess this will be a lot of work. Yep, it is. But it'll be worth it in the end with the extra farms here. Maybe a barn, but that also helps the hunter, for instance, to gather, because they don't have to walk that far anymore. So it will be beneficial to do it like that. They just have to put in quite a bit of work. And we have 3,000 food again. They're still bringing in stuff, so food-wise we're okay. I think we need to get more farms out though, because I'm not sure if this is going to last us another like 1 or 2 years. Probably not. So we have to get working on a few farms. Now I have an idea with that. I'm going to place a house here soon. Not really build it, but just place it so that we know where it goes. I guess we'll have to just edit this road. And then we can also build farms next to it. So is this done now? Yes, this area is done. It's now a little bit more flattened. And that makes it so that we can build a road here now. Or a house here now. Now it immediately does some weird things to the ground. But now we also know where the farm should go, which is right here. We want the optimal size, of course, 10 by 19. Yep. Alright, we're just going to build a few farms now. We'll be using them next year. So they'll just have to be built. We have some time for it. It's now the fall and we need them to start of the next year. So they can take their time to build these. But then we can really up the food production for a bit. And then later on we can do the same here. Oh wow, they did a good job here. That is excellent. Maybe we should just do the same here. Yep. Alright, that's it. Ooh, it's +0. So all the stuff will get out of the field soon enough. Then we can't harvest anymore. But we got in some nice food. So it's okay, I think. I think we can live through this. As soon as temperatures drop below 0, we'll get out. Yep, there it is. Now let's get the gatherers out. Let's get the farmers out. And they can now all help out in all of these jobs. So that's good. Let's build the farms here. We have another teen that's grown up and is now ready to work. We have 7 babies. Yeah, this requires a bit of work. But once that's done, we can also build another barn here for them to store all their goods. Always hard with the snow, because now we can't see the contours of all the buildings anymore. So we know that we're going to build a house there, but nobody can see it. Luckily we can see it, of course, if we go like this. And I think we should get an extra barn here, where they can put in all the resources from the 3 fields. And along with that we should get a well. Or maybe even 2. Oh, we can place those well on this side, of course. Because then they can really take water for the fields. So quite a few building projects going on. It's fine though. I want to get some more stone and other resources. Because we will be needing them for the... We can just do stone here, maybe. Yeah. We're going to need them if we want to get to the point where we want to get the blacksmith going. And I actually don't want to waste too much time before we get the blacksmith. Because if it starts making tools, they will make a real impact on our town. So I kind of want that. I also want an extra barn here. For all the farms. That we're still kind of built here. But maybe we have a few too many building projects right now, so we should slow down a little bit. They still have to finish these 2 fields. It's already early winter. And if they don't do that before we actually get into a new season, we have a problem. Now we also need 3 extra people working the farms, of course, next year. So we should make sure that we have those people. And not just build a lot of stuff, but have no way of putting labor force in them. But they're building it quickly, so that's a good thing. Let's keep that up. I think this one should be done fairly soon, so that's nice. How far is it? Almost ready. This is getting there too. This has all the stuff it needs. This has all the stuff it needs. This one still needs a little bit of work. It's not that bad, actually. This one is a bit of a waiter, but we have the resources for it. Oh, we just need a bit more stone for this one. All right, well, this one should be ready. Yes, there we are. All right, let's get some potatoes in it. Building is on fire. Oops, oops, it's really spreading. Where's the well that we have? Oh, it's there, okay. But, oh, more and more buildings catch fire. They've put this one out, they've put that one out. There's still 3 buildings on fire. Please extinguish the fires. Oh, they get fire quickly. This is not good. 2 fires raging now, another 3rd one. Is this well not supplying? Oh, that's the issue. It's not supplying enough water anymore. Now they're bringing that well. Please. Oh, and then 2 of them take fire at the same time, all that distance. That's why I have to spread buildings out, which I thought I did. But apparently not enough. And apparently we need extra wells here. Now this might be a big issue if everything just burns down and gets destroyed. Because they also need time to repair this, and I don't think they're gonna do that anytime soon. Let's just free up a few people so that they can all get water. There's 2 fires going on, just 3 buckets and another 7 and everything will be out. Ah, they're repairing some of the buildings now, that's good. Come on, turn off the fires, come on. I think all of the wells are out of water. Yeah, only 10 water in here. And I believe 1 bucket is like not just 1 water, so... Yeah, this one is destroyed. Alright, this one is destroyed too. Which is helpful in this case, because it made sure that the fires were out now, so they couldn't catch more fire. Guess we need to learn our lesson to build wells here. I don't think I can rebuild these. They just have to deconstruct them and then build them again. So let's get builders. They just have to tear these things apart now and make sure that that gets done. Or do I have to tell them to do that? Sometimes you do still have to tell them. Yeah, alright. So we have to tell them that these can be taken down. But that's okay. They can take them down and we'll rebuild them. We're out of stones though, so I hope I don't need stone for this. Alright. I think this was also a bit of a matter of bad luck, because 2 buildings caught fire at the same time. And then it started spreading because we did not have enough water around. That is an issue, of course. Another issue will be soon enough some stone. There is another 30, okay. Alright, we have some tired villagers that really need to get some rest, which is okay. Let's pause this barn for now. We don't need that straight off. Let's pause this one too, so there won't be any builders in there. Let's get as many as we can. Because I want them to really destroy these now so that we can rebuild them. Because we're not building new firewood at this point. Now, it could well be that we have enough to survive anyway for this winter. But then still we need to produce new iron. They're also repairing these structures now because we can see there's damage from the fire. So they're busy with that too. And we have 4 people in the firewood business that are not really in the firewood business right now. Alright, apparently they've built something. Ah, one of the wells there is done. Good, this well still has a full... Is it full again? That's the right thing that we want to see. Look at how long it takes them to just tear down these buildings. That's already a long time, so... But the fun thing about a game like this is this can happen. And it's not the end of your village, but it poses a little struggle and we have to deal with it. And I think that's nice. That's a cool feature in the game, that it's not just an easy walk in the park. You actually have to try and work well and stuff. And we're just going to redo this, and I think these 2 wells will make all the difference. Do we actually need stones for this? 20 stones. Aha. Alright. Well, they can deliver all the other resources, and then we'll just have to get stone. I think I already paused some of the structures that also need stone. Yeah, this one also needs stone. Alright, well then we're going to do another change. We're just going to make sure that they're collecting stones there, that they're not collecting any trees anymore. We're just going to focus on grabbing stones. I think this should already be enough. And then they should bring in stones that will continue with these buildings. Or at least that they can. These are bringing in stones and some logs again, I guess, but not too many. And then, yeah, we can see that they're bringing in the stone here now. 10 brought in there. There's a bit of stone brought in here. 2 more and they can build it again. I think we have too many builders right now because they can't build most structures anyway. Yeah, they can build this well now. That's good. Down to 395 firewood. So we used 100 firewood in the last little period. Ah, it's not that bad actually. Ooh, and we can almost build the lumberjack now. There they go. Let's build it so we can occupy people in there. We have a few of our babies already growing up to study now, so that works. This field's been constructed. That means more food. We're also down to 1500 food. So we used already half of our stock in half a year. So we really need the extra food too. So yeah, this is all really interesting. It's, well, learning the hard way, I guess, how to run your village. Interesting, though. We'll see how that goes.
Huh?
Yep, there's another well. That's good. Early spring now, so soon we'll need 7 farmers. Luckily we have those people, so that is no problem. Alright, there we go, there we go. Let's put in those people, that's great. And, oh, we can even put a few into the gathering business so that we really make sure that we get enough food. That's what I think is important right now. We also need to get the firewood going again, so let's put 3 workers in here. And let's start restocking our firewood. We managed to save it, so that's good. But now we need to restock for the next winter, otherwise we'll have a problem. Oh, this is done now too. I'm going to put 6 in now, because I do really want to restock for the winter. If we get kids growing up, we can make them do different jobs, or we can get 1 or 2 out of the food industry. But for now, this is just the main thing. We're going to unpause this so that we can get the barn going as soon as these need to harvest. Maybe get the clay guys out, because we have 140 clay now, so that's plenty. Let's build this barn. That will ensure that we get what we need in this way, so that is nice. And then next up should be the house, I think. Oh, this house. Oh, this is also a barn for this farm. Okay. I think we should get the house first, because that will also ensure the village growth. So let's tell them that they can also do the house now. The builder should finish the barn first, but then it should switch to this, do some digging, and then all the resources can be brought in. And at the same time, our resource person, the one that we have available for that, is still gathering stone and stuff. So that's good. That's good. That's how we want to see it. Here comes the barn. That should be right in time for the... Yeah. Lots more time to go. So it's not the end of your town if you get like a fire and it destroys a certain area, but just maintain your little areas and then keep some extra space to the next house so that you're really good with that. And of course, supply water for them so that they can extinguish fires. That's very important. But now they're really busy making firewood for us, so we should see this number go up again. It's plus 20 now, so they're really not using it to heat up anything, so that's the right way to go. Alright, we get already some stuff in. Here comes the small house. They've done the digging, now they're going to bring in the resources. Very good. Well, I'm happy we survived that, and we have 11 kids that are still growing up, so our village will grow quite a bit. It just took a bit of time. And a fire. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is good. Let's just wait until they build this. They're working on the farm. They have the wells close. These have a well. Maybe we should build a well here too. So that they have that little bit of extra water here as well for the farms. And also for the farms that we're going to build right here. Yeah, that might be good. Okay, well, we have the wood for the blacksmith. We just don't have the stone nor the iron. We're slowly starting to run out of iron. Simply because we are burning it to get cast iron going. So we need to still keep going with the stones. Now, it's good weather, so if we just tell them to do all these stones, that should be good. And then getting this iron out will also be good. So yeah, that should be fine. And then we get a house here. It's working out. It's working out. There we go. Well, that's a nice town. And that's also going to be it for today. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.